Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Coutinho battles to win it back. Messi. Now the pass. Philippe Coutinho. Oh, glorious footwork! Has a swing at it! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, what?
He's made certain that won't get through. He's done well to tidy up the situation. And it's Luis Suarez. Messi passes it through. Suarez spreads it towards the left. He hits it! A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. Barcelona glad to have a one-goal lead at this point, but you have to say things could have been very different. Going back on the first 45 minutes.
Well, you can debate, Peter, whether they deserve a slightly bigger lead because they've created the majority of the chances. But they are in front for a reason, and they'll be confident of cementing that from now.
Barcelona leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And we are already promptly back underway. Up he gets! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Liverpool have decided to take control of this second half. They're dictating the tempo.
Looks like a good ball through.
Lallana simply had to make that count, and he did it with some authority too. Wonderful.
That's not going to make it. Oxlade-Chamberlain gets into the right position to intercept. Sergio Busquets. And shoots! Firmino. Mane tries lifting it over. And it's Salah. Coaxed out to the wing. Mohamed Salah, he's onside. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Himself at it. Great effort. He flew in with courage.
A good attempt. The ball was at a lovely height too.
Rakitic. Good idea, just poorly executed.
This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight.
Yeah, they know that if they step up, their keeper could get a whole lot busier.
Alcacer. He's made sure that won't get
There's
through.
a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Now it's Luis Suarez. Coutinho. Ball's loose, who's getting there? And Coutinho! Oh, great save, real class.
The keeper really dug out his defence then, a magnificent effort.
It so nearly came off for him.
Yeah, and you can hear how the crowd are reacting to this too.
Another piece of really good defending. And that's that. Barcelona win it by the only goal. Result, no question, the most important thing, however it came. Final score, 1-0.
And there's a lot more to read into this game than just the scoreline.
Thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. So hello and welcome to you wherever you are. We are here at this most recognisable of venues in world football. It is the Camp Nou, the proud and impressive home of FC Barcelona. The teams then, Barcelona against Borussia Dortmund. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
And already we're underway here. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
The elusive quality of Marco Reus. Because of his inward running, fullbacks don't want to follow him all the way, and centre-backs don't want to step out to try and confront him.
And the finish! There it is!
And what a great way to start the game, to spark the game. I mean, the captain has basically triggered a contest that should be even livelier than we anticipated. Get your seatbelts on, this could be rather exciting.
Well, there was to be no other outcome. Well, that has certainly made things interesting. Lucas Piszczek.
Well, there's a lot of movement out wide now.
Yeah, you can certainly see that.
Well, I think it's a move to...
Looking to shoot! How good is that? Batshuayi! Hot knife through butter! They have done it again!
Looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Borussia Dortmund have a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
Well, that second goal has given them so much more command.
And the header! He's done very well to get to that.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Oh, he really wanted that.
Yeah, and you can feel and hear how the crowd are reacting to all of this.
Reus. Messi. Looks like a good ball. He'll have a dip! And in it goes!
Oh, the invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could now well reward them with an equaliser.
Now the pass. It's the through ball. He's gone for it! There is the genius of Luis Suarez! Barcelona are back in business.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. This has become one superb game of football, and he has been fouled there. Passes it through. Schürrle. The referee's awarded a free kick. Up to meet it! Big moment! Massive goal! One delightful ball, and the rest... That's going to be the final action of the first half. Start of another 45 minutes.
Barcelona don't need to press the panic button just yet. They may have to tweak their setup first if they don't grab an early goal in the second half. They can't hold back though.
Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. And it's Schürrle, long and high towards the flank. It's out for a goal kick. Roberto. Rakitic. Roberto. Looks to slip it through. Messi with the ball through. Massive leap! Harmlessly behind. Rakitic gets it back. And it's Messi. Nicely measured pass. It's Luis Suarez! They've scored! Barcelona are back in business. Just so calm under pressure.
Oh, this fella's as slippery as an eel, the way he freed himself to score. I mean, for that defence, it was a case of now you've got him, now you don't. Brilliant.
He snuffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
Oh, he's been unstoppable in this match. Every single time he's been in possession, he's looked a threat.
Hits it! That's a half-decent try.
Pulisic certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Borussia Dortmund keeping their men at arm's length here.
Yeah, I just think it's a conservative move to deny runners the opportunity of going beyond that rear guard.
Jordi Alba goes looking. Suarez is demanding it out wide. Busquets! Oh, it just wouldn't sit for him.
Sergio Busquets cannot be faulted for trying. It was asking to be hit just a bit straighter.
Batshuayi. Whistle's gone, that's foul.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Big chance! And the follow-up. Goal! Barcelona! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Barcelona are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Barcelona go into the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And the changes then in quick succession. Some astute defending to ensure they got no further. Forward it goes. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Royce plays it forward. And it's Royce. Royce goes up and over.
Well, it remains to be seen whether they can come up with that little bit of class to rescue this situation, and it needs to be any time now, really.
And the weighted pass. Ter Stegen can claim that. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, somehow they turned it round. Every ounce of energy, emotional, physical, mental, is spent.
For me, they know they've got the organisation and the discipline, and that's what gave them the platform to go on and win this.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us. So a very warm welcome to you from the Catalan capital, Barcelona. We are at this grandest of stadia, a fitting home to the giants of the world game, FC Barcelona. And our live game is Argentina against Brazil. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
We have already started here. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, it's a tough one, but I'll go for Dani Alves, just to point out that he masquerades as a fullback. You know, he'll spend so much of the game deep in opposition territory, playing like a winger. Tremendous.
Neymar! Great ball to play him in, but he will be gutted to miss that.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast. Brazil have really got the wind in their sails.
He'll have a dip! That's a half-decent try.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Looks to clip it forward. Marcelo. Corner then. Argentina get it back again. Brought forward. What does he try from here? Looks like a good ball through. Villa has a pop! Oh, in for the pieces! Goal! Argentina! Deflection may or may not have made a difference. Little matter, it is his. Big occasion, big goal, crucial lead. Now it's Philippe Coutinho. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Well, that's a foul, free kick's been given. Higuain passes it through. He's got options out wide. Di Maria, he's got away. Is it in? Saved only by poor finishing.
Di Maria certainly caught it well enough, but that was never really going to trouble the keeper.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Now the pass. Villa tries a through ball. A diving header! Harmlessly behind.
Argentina know they can rely on the counter, and they've just expressed a warning.
Villa gathers from the goal kick. Looks to slip it through. It's Higuain! Really well taken goal. And already they're looking to run away with it.
Well, that defence just wasn't expecting their midfield to mess up then, so when they did, they were caught completely cold by such a swift breakaway and such a well-worked finish too.
Argentina have a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
Well, that second goal has given them so much more command and confidence now, and they should be able to take it on from here and either add to their lead or close it out. Surely they'll manage one or the other.
And it's half-time here. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first-half success with another show of strength?
Argentina sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. And the game has already resumed here. Good idea, just poorly executed. Neymar! Oh, great save, real class.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Tries a through ball, looks to slip it through. He's left his man. And Dybala! And it's been taken straight back. Been levered clear. João Miranda plays it forward. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Now it's Higuain. He's in, surely! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Yeah, that's a good spot and a good call.
Gets it upfield. Over to the left. Now the pass. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Messi tried to play it through.
Messi encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just...
The shot's on! Oh, the ball's come loose! Di Maria. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. Neymar breaks on here, going through. Plays a clever pass. Neymar looking to get on the end of this. He's got away. Goes for goal. We've got a goal! Back within one. They have them in their sights again. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Neymar! Oh, should have been the equaliser.
Neymar is looking pretty upset with himself. It should have been a leveller. This defence just doesn't trust itself to play a higher line.
Frightened of people getting in behind.
Yeah, absolutely. It just opens up the opportunity of not only strikers getting behind, but the runners from midfield too. Argentina can afford to settle on seeing this one out by running down the clock, I think.
And it's Willian. And the referee brings it to a close. Argentina come out on top. Hard fought, impossible to predict. In the end, though, only the result mattered. Thoughts on what we've just seen? So hello and welcome to you wherever you are. We are here at this most recognisable of venues in world football. It is the Camp Nou, the proud and impressive home of FC Barcelona. The teams then, Barcelona against Inter. My name's Peter Drury and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
And already we're underway here. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Who else but Lionel Messi? I don't need to tell anyone what he's capable of. Some critics don't rate him as the best player on the planet. That's because the Argentinian, for me, is on a different planet.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. And it's Busquets. Shot at goal! Oh, a very decent attempt.
Well, the first attempt hasn't quite drawn first blood, but they've got a slight edge.
Now it's Eder. Eder tries to stroke it through. There's no flag. Now it's Vecino. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Up to meet it! Messi tries running with the ball at his feet, looks to slip it through. Busquets. He's had a shot! Tries to get it forward quickly. Oh, good interception. And it's Alcacer. It's a loose ball. Suarez with the ball through. Another chance from a corner. Can he shoot? Cut out in the nick of time. Aimed long and direct. It's a good foot in there. Philippe Coutinho tries a through ball. It's a decent ball. Luis Suarez. Has a look and has a go. He's got away with one there. Hits one! And he's there to make a great save.
Well, as tests go, Peter,
and that'll be the final action of the first half. So both sides are blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. The midway point of the game.
Barcelona ended that first half in such a strong fashion. I think we'll just have to wait and see now if they can rekindle that drive and that determination. It's been great commitment, and that has to be maintained in the second half.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. And the game has already resumed here. Can he finish? That is brilliant! Mauro Icardi! First blood drawn! Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
It's a simple game. A striker's job is to find the space as often as possible, and he did exactly that.
When the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
Well, the instruction from the manager would have been, go on and make yourself a nuisance and see if you can snatch a goal. Mission accomplished.
Inter Milan get themselves into the lead.
Well, whatever the manager said in that dressing room at half-time, it's worked a treat.
He's left his man. He's thrust his way through. Now it's Eder. Roberto goes looking. Well positioned to make that interception. Brozovic. Eder plays it out to the wing. Now it's Valero. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. Barcelona have conceded a penalty here. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Oh, never in doubt.
Well, that looked a simple case of giving the keeper the eyes and just slipping the ball to the other side. That was clever.
Inter Milan get themselves a 2-goal cushion.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
Rakitic takes control of it and he's on the move. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Ball's loose, who's getting it? And Icardi! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
They're probably getting frustrated by the lack of chances, I suppose.
A chance! Can he put it away? Philippe Coutinho. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Whose ball? Who's going to get there? Oh, he's broken through. Messi spreads it towards the left. It's being played forward. And time is up. Well, it's ended in defeat. It's a hard one to take, this. How do you look back on the